The first armor you craft, the Pilgrim Set, quietly holds one of the strongest effects in the entire game. Built the right way, this thing can one-shot endgame bosses while you're still on your first run. Let's break down how to turn this simple starter gear into a run-and-slash powerhouse that shreds through the entire game. At the heart of this build is, of course, the Pilgrim Armor Set, which you can craft very early on at the Guanyin Temple Shrine in Chapter 1. It starts as an uncommon quality set, but later, once you reach Zodiac Village in Chapter 3, you can upgrade its quality. Now, here's why this set is so special. It has two powerful effects that completely change how you play. First, it lets you use your gourd while running. That alone keeps your momentum in fights, allowing you to heal yourself and get buffs without slowing down. Second, its 4-piece bonus increases your attack power as you run, stacking up to 10 times. That's your core damage engine right there. You can breeze through chapters 1, 2, and even 3 using this set without any upgrades. But once you build around it properly, that's when the real magic happens. To activate the Pilgrim's full potential, you'll need 2 key spells: Cloud Step and Immobilize. Cloud Step is non-negotiable. It gives you the Unveiling Strike mechanic and a massive 40% critical chance boost while active. Once you reach level 30, you'll unlock Thunder Strike, which allows you to perform Unveiling Strike with a charged heavy attack or your spirit. At level 45, you'll get Absolute Strike, boosting Unveiling Strike's damage even further. That's when the build spikes. Your hits start to melt everything. For a full explanation of how every node in Cloud Step contributes to this build, make sure to watch my dedicated breakdown linked in the description and pinned comment. Then comes Immobilize, which adds a brutal layer of damage. You only need the first node Crash, making immobilized enemies take 15% more damage. Your stance of choice is Smash. Unlock these talents as soon as possible. Forced Unbound lets you charge heavy attacks while sprinting. Smash Force increases the power of those charged attacks. Secondary damage adds bonus damage to focus-based heavy attacks depending on the enemy's remaining health. Once those are maxed, go for Quick Hand to reduce charge time. From foundation skills, prioritize stamina and martial arts early. Around level 45, invest into Wrathful Escalation for critical chance and Surging Momentum for flat attack increases. At level 60, get Wrathful Might for massive critical damage gains and later Spiritual Awakening for more mana. For transformations, take Cold Edge. It cuts cooldowns on your alteration spells, letting you cast and strike faster. Time to power it up even further. These relics are where your crits start turning lethal. From Craving Eyes, grab Keen Insight for 15% critical damage. From Hubris Nose, unlock Lingering Aroma, giving you a 10% damage boost for 15 seconds after casting a spell. Weapon choice depends on your chapter progression, so use whichever gives you higher critical and attack stats. In Chapter 1, go for Twin Serpent Staff. In Chapter 2, use Windbear Staff until you can craft Cloud Patterned Stone Staff. In Chapter 3, pick up Kangjin Staff before moving to Chubai Spear. In Chapter 4, use Spider Celestial Staff, then craft the Golden Loong Staff. And by Chapter 5, after completing the secret area, switch to Bishui Beast Staff. Slightly lower attack, but that 10% critical chance seals the deal. For vessels, use Weaver's Needle for its 2% critical chance and 6% critical damage. It's unlocked in Chapter 4, so don't stress about it early on. Your spirit of choice is Wandering Wight. And this is where the build truly comes alive. With the right setup, he becomes a damage powerhouse, capable of shredding through high HP enemies with ease. For Curios, you want 3 Beast Buddha farmed in Chapter 3. Each gives 9% critical damage. Before that, use Cat Eye Beads, it offers 3% critical chance, and Back Scratcher for 30 stamina points. Your gourd choice matters a lot here. Start with Plaguebane Gourd from Chapter 2. It adds 15 attack power for 20 seconds after sipping. Later switch to Immortal Blessing Gourd from Chapter 4. It grants 20 attack power for 20 seconds. You can buy it from Shen Monkey after giving him Bodhisattva's left and right hand. For drinks, use any high soak option early on, but once you get Lung Balm in Chapter 5, stick with it. It powers up your next attack after drinking. The best soaks are Breath of Fire. Boost Unveiling Strike damage after sipping from Chapter 3's Cyan Lung fight. Tiger Relic adds 5% critical chance for 15 seconds from Chapter 2. When using Lungbalm's 4 soak slots, add Death Stringer to apply Poison Bane on yourself, and Double-Combed Rooster Blood, which removes poison, boosts movement speed, and adds 5% critical chance for 15 seconds. Those two work together perfectly, giving you speed and critical power in one loop. Now here's where it all comes together, how to actually use this setup. Right before battle, consume Enhanced Tiger Subduing Pellet, adds 15 attack power for 75 seconds. And Lung Aura Amplification Pellet adds 15 attack power, 15 critical chance, and 20% critical damage for 75 seconds. If you don't have those yet, just use Tiger Subduing Pellets for 8 attack power. Next, activate Cloud Step and start sprinting for 10 seconds. This stacks the Pilgrim Set's attack buff and triggers Cloud Step's critical boost. Around the 7th second, sip your gourd, stacking buffs from your gourd, drink, and soaks all at once. Then cast Immobilize, freeze your target, and strike with your spirit for devastating damage. Early on, you won't be one-shotting yet, but the build scales hard after Chapter 3. After your spirit runs out, switch to Charged Heavy Attacks, your secondary nuke. And don't forget to upgrade your mana bar early, farm Mind Cores in Chapter 2. You'll need that extra mana to sustain your Cloud Step rotations. That's the true power of the Pilgrim Set. A beginner's armor that can rival endgame builds when used right. It's fast, lethal, and feels incredible to play once everything clicks together. If you found this guide helpful, drop a like and subscribe. I'll be breaking down more secret builds just like this one.